So it's the morning after UFC 321, and guys, I think we're all kind of asking one big question or have contemplated this question. Did Tom Aspinall quit? Let's talk about it. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Archer. This is the Fight Club. If you want to join, please consider subscribing. And if not, please give this video a like so other people see it. Now, to get right into it, you know what? First, let's just brief over UFC 321 super quickly. The Rakic fight, okay? His opponent, nasty, ended it, jab, didn't even fully extend the arm, turned it over, dropped him. Not anything great about that fight, but the dude he fought, I can't pronounce his last name, nasty. I believe he's 16-0 now, maybe 17-0 with that win. You know, decent fight, opened the main event. Next, the Volkov fight. If you watch this, you have the same thoughts I have. I'd be willing to bet it. Guarantee it. Yalton Almeida, it's like he perfected the takedown in training. I mean, chef's kiss, but then just stopped there. It's like, yeah, no, this is good. I don't need to know what to do once I get him taken down. And credit to Volk, man, for as big as he is. I mean, his jiu-jitsu and ground game is like pretty good. I mean, there's nothing he could do to stop the actual takedown. But yeah, no, great fight. UFC gifted Volkov a win. That one's tough because although Almeida had all the control time, Volkov had all the damage. He was the one trying. He was, trying to change positions, get up. And then he also tried to take him down, which I didn't quite understand. I think he could have got him with the feet. I think he kind of knew it was inevitable he was going to be taken down anyways. But anyways, next, Umar Batista. Umar, you know what? Going into this fight, I thought he was going to be probably the best fighter at 135. After that fight, maybe top 3. Only reason being, there was a lot of openings in his game that Batista just couldn't really capitalize on. He got it early in the fight with the knee, but man, if he would have thrown the right hand and followed it up with the right head kick, that would have been cooked. Umar kept ducking every time he would, try to engage and get into the striking. Batista had pretty good striking defense, pretty good reflexes, but yeah, Umar takes it. And Mackenzie Dern, I mean, the only notable thing about that fight was after, when she was all beat up and she gave the belt to her daughter. That was a wholesome moment. Congrats to Mackenzie Dern. Now, main event, guys. So, Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane. If you guys watched my video from yesterday, I said I didn't think Ciryl even deserved to be in that fight. He's 0-2 in championship fights and, just really not that impressive. He's just massive. And, I mean, he's got a good foundation. He can be super dangerous. But he doesn't have that dog in him. But last night, he was looking pretty good. Tom definitely had to change up the game plan a little bit. He wasn't going to be able to rush in on Ciryl like that. That would have been a little too dangerous with Cyryl's kickboxing background. But, man, bloodied him up. And then, fast forward, I mean, it was in one round. The first round, the eye poke. Now, when I saw this initially, in the replay, it looks like Tom's eyes were already closed in that sequence. But then in the slow-mo, as you see, it's just like, is Cyryl's hands, fingers actually, knuckle deep? The angle does look like that. And, for it to be that deep, okay? So we're playing off two different instances, or clips, I should say. But whenever the doctor comes and checks him out, if the doctor can tell immediately there's no damage, at least, from what he can see, nothing. It's like, if it was knuckle deep, that would have been damage surface level that, a eye doctor or pretty much anybody with eyes could have been able to tell. It's hard for me to say if he quit. I would like to think that guys on that level don't have any quit because they're at that level because they have no quit and because they're really good. But when you think about the circumstances Tom is in, you know, his fights don't last that long. I think one of them's made it to the second round. He had the freak show accident with Curtis Blades, which people are saying that was a fluke. And it's like it required surgery. So I think people are just hating on him because of the whole John Jones situation. But it's like he finally got his moment. He finally gets to defend the belt he was gifted, and it's like, what do you do? What do you do? Do you fight with one eye against somebody like Ciryl? And that, I mean, you've been waiting for this moment. You've been, benched for like over a year. Like, what do you do? I would love to know what you guys think. What would you do if I'm in that position and I haven't fought and this is a championship heavyweight fight? Do you fight with one eye and risk it all and just go out a dog, go out a fighter? Or do you go on the business side where it's like, man, this is really going to suck. He's already busted my nose. I've probably lost round one, at least at that point. And get a rematch and hopefully it looks a lot better and this doesn't happen. Like, which do you do? Which do you do? With that much money on the line, I think I would probably go the business route. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not a professional fighter. I fought in the top leagues as a young man and now just fight enthusiast. But for somebody like Tom Aspinall, yeah, that's a tough decision. I know the core UFC fans, probably wanted him to continue. Dana, oh my God, he was pissed. He was pissed. And the fact that he gloated over Ciryl and really, I mean, check it out.
I mean, he had Tom bloodied up, and Tom didn't want to continue in the fight. So
that's very telling. So yeah, I mean, Dana says immediate rematch, probably because Ciryl looked really good, and I'm not totally mad at that, but I believe Tom only has 2 more fights on his contract now. So he will have a chance to defend again and then have 1 more fight. And then it's like, just give him anybody because he's going to transition to boxing 1000%. He's sick of all this bullshit in the UFC. He's sick of the John Jones situation. He's sick of being benched. He's cooked. And then the eye poke, the freak accident. Those things are, the eye poke definitely won't happen in boxing, hence the gloves. But some of the freak accident, the leg, not entirely impossible for it to not happen in boxing. It has happened, but not very common. So, and, he'd probably get just about the same amount of money to start off that he got paid defending his belt. So, there's that. Anyways, that's my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you think. Is it good that if he did quit, gone the business route? Or should he have been a dog and stuck it out with one eye? Shout out to Michael Bisping. Anyways, guys, thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuce.